Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2026 ski test. Got a new one for you from Volkl today. This is the new Volkl Mantra 84. Really fun and really exciting ski. Kind of mixing where Volkl has gone with the Mantra realm and picking up from where the Canjo left off. So that ski has left Volkl's catalog pretty much entirely, and they are now leaning on the Volkl Mantra name and the really strong build and putting it into this 84 millimeter waist package. And what you end up getting is this really, really strong and really reactive ski that functions well both on and off trail. We found that it certainly excels in an on-trail and carving format. If you want to be more adventurous and bring it more off-piste, you got to be willing to put in a little bit more work and deal with a little bit more of a stiff flex and a responsive nature. So it does follow kind of that new Mantra construction of using a multi-layer wood core consisting of poplar and beech. They do use their Titanal tailored frame. They do use their tailored carbon tips. So all of these things that we've talked about for a number of years in terms of the Mantra construction all get introduced into this Mantra 84. So really, really interesting ski, because of that technology and shrinking it down into a narrower package. They're really kind of enticing skiers to be more precise and more reactive with their carving turns. What we also see here is their use of 3D radius. You kind of think that with the M7 using the 4D radius that would filter down into the 84. It seems like the narrowness of this ski doesn't necessitate that additional technology, and it functions quite well in that 3D radius. One of the reasons that these skis do work well in that area is because of a relatively flat camber profile. There's not a ton of camber built into this ski, allowing you to really manipulate that turn shape and style easier. You can hook into that 16-meter underfoot arc and make this thing feel like a slalom ski, or you can let it run 29 and 26 in the tip and the tail, shallower edge angles and longer turns, and the ski remains totally stable and smooth as a result. But really a whole lot of technology going on in here. Because of that flatter profile, you can smear and pivot and kind of make the ski move at your whim when you're using those flatter edge angles. And then when you get it up on edge, definitely be prepared for the thing to come around very much like a smaller race car-like feel to this ski. We got on it a number of days this year and also kind of in conjunction with the new 88 and the M7 from the Mantra line. And it was really interesting to see how this 84 compared and how it would kind of appeal to similar or different audiences. Because it's narrower, it's not going to be as versatile in softer snow as the 88 or the 97. But if you're looking for a ski in the mid-80s that really carves well and just delivers a ton of energy, precision, and rebound, this 84 is going to be a better option, especially if you don't venture off trail all that much, not really a need for that width, and if you want to hook into that more precise nature, so much the better. They're not light. This is the 177 here, 1,930 grams. You do get almost 2 full sheets of metal in this ski, plus a denser wood core. Volkl does a really interesting thing by putting their beech on the outside and keeping the middle portion more in line with the poplar. So you do get better edge control because the beech pairs with the metal frame on top, delivering more power and grip there. But a very, very sophisticated ski. A lot of technology goes into it. You get the performance. It's definitely not for everyone. I think that an intermediate who's not used to a stiff and precise ski would struggle a little bit here, while advanced and expert skiers, people even with a race background, will get along with this just fine. Just the stiffness of it don't make it feel like it's that versatile. I mean, you really have to bend it in order to get it to perform. But if you have the skill set and the strength to do so, you will be rewarded with really, really nice performance on the tail end. Make sure you check out this all-new Volkl Mantra 84 here at SkiEssentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.